Hello, my name is Ssenkaayi. Welcome to yet another episode of our inspiration series, Awaken the Giant in You, where our focus is making sure that the giant inside you is woken up to face the Goliath in your life or the challenges in your life. You know, the most important thing about life is all of us are working for happiness. We are looking for happiness. And if you're not happy, that means life is not good to you. So the only way we can be happy is awakening the giant in us. And the giant in us is sleeping right now inside of you. And if you woke him up, you will face all the Goliath that you will meet in your life. And Goliath stands for the challenges and the problems we encounter every day in our life. This is a story that I was told that really continued to strengthen my faith and make me believe every day that there is light at the end of the tunnel. The story is a story of a seed. Story of a mango tree. My professor gave this example when we were still in school. He said, when you eat a mango, what remains is a seed. If you're indisciplined enough, you can throw it anywhere you want. And that seed, after going through lots of weather conditions, that is wet and dry, a time comes and it breaks. And when it breaks, it brings out the shoot and the root. And he asked us, have you ever come across a seed which is on the surface of the soil, but has brought out the shoot and the root? And we said, all of us said yes. And he said, that is an indication that whatever that seed needed to become, that which it was created to be, was already hidden inside the seed. And he gave us this example. He said, when you throw that seed away, it will fight with nature. It is not nature that helps it. It will utilize opportunities of nature and fight with the challenges of nature to grow into a tree. When it is growing, it struggles alone to grow into a tree. Other people will find it, step on it, and it will never give up after being stepped on. It will find itself, gather its nutrients again, and make itself again to become a tree. As it grows into a small tree, so many people can come and break off some branches. It will make itself again, build itself again, and grow into a tree, until when it becomes a big or huge mango tree with beautiful ripe mangoes. And he said, when a mango tree grows into a tree, it has 4 principles that it works on. The first principle is the mango tree never eats its own fruits. Unfortunately, after fighting with nature and fighting with conditions, weather conditions, and after fighting with people that try to stop it at an early age, after growing into a tree and bears all these ripe, sweet, tender fruits, a tree will never eat its own fruits. 2, a tree never calls people to eat. Those that are interested in the fruits, even if the tree is hidden inside the forest, they will make a way towards the forest, towards the tree to get the fruits. 3, it never takes the fruits to the market. It is always the market to go and look for the fruit or collect the fruit. A tree never gathers its fruits and takes it to the market. The market comes to the tree to pick the fruits. And lastly, the mango tree will always produce mangoes in all seasons. Whether they've ate or not, whether it is good people enjoying the fruits or not, it will continue bearing the fruits. He said these are the 4 principles of life. He said each of us, and you inclusive, you are a seed. If you don't struggle to find the type of seed that you are, other people that found out the seeds will employ you and make you a slave there. And your life will never be important to anyone apart from the person that you're working for. And he told us that in life you're not supposed to work for anyone. You must learn to work with everybody. Why? Because someone who is working with someone simply comes to offer that which they have in order to get what they want. And someone who works for someone is a slave of that person, never controls their life, never grow, never move from one level to another. They are always there, kept there in captive of employment. So he said, each of us is a seed. But finding the seed is a challenge. When you find a seed and begin to nurture it to grow, he said you're going to struggle alone. You're going to fight with people. You're going to fight with challenges along the way. You're going to find people who will fight you. You're going to find people who will try to stop you. You're going to find lots and lots of roadblocks towards your destiny. But the most important thing is never to focus on whatever you find, because as it is said that life is 90% is 10% what happens and 90% how you interpret what happens. So he said, don't focus on that which is around you. Focus on what is inside of you. That is the seed we're talking about. You're going to nurture it alone. You're going to water it alone. You're going to fight and make sure that you bring it out for the world to see, because the world will never know that you're worth something until when you work so hard to bring it out. And when you bring it out, some people won't understand it at the first time. So you have to be persistent and consistent to grow. Other people will try to break branches from you. Other people will try to step on you. But even if you break, you can break physically, but you should never break spiritually. So gather yourself up. Amidst all those that don't understand what you do, amidst all those that underrate what you do, amidst all those that don't see your value and your quality, focus on nurturing your seed. But this is what is unfortunate, and this is why so many people, especially here on our continent of Africa, we have failed. He said that when you grow into a tree and bear the fruits, you're not going to eat your own fruits, because your fruits are not for you, it is for other people. Now, the reverse is true. The challenge for most of us is that we want to enjoy our own fruits first before giving them to other people. And this is why so many people have stopped on the way. So many people have not been able to achieve their dreams. What I've learned in life is you're going to put in a load before you become something. You're going to give out what you have before they even pay you back, because a tree pays or gives out its fruits while looking for security, not to be cut down. A tree that doesn't bear fruits, it will be cut down. But if it has good fruits and the community, children in the community enjoy the fruits of that tree, even if someone else comes with a grader to put it or to cut it, the village leadership will gather and the people will gather to plead to this person maybe to spare the tree, just because their children have or access to sweet fruits from the tree. So when you grow into the person that you want to be and you begin to give out the gifts that you have, to share your gift with the world, you're not going to benefit from it first. Not until other people begin to appreciate the value and the sweetness of your fruit, or the goodness of your fruit, will they come to you to give you what you're looking for. So my message to you is, you are a seed. The only challenge is you haven't found out which type of seed you are. If you find out that seed, you're going to nurture it. You must nurture it, give it your best and your whole to make it become a huge tree. And when it becomes a huge tree, it must bear the fruits that other people can come from of the tree. Because what brings us opportunities is those things that we have that attract other people to come closer to us, expecting to get a fruit. And when they enjoy the fruits, among those that enjoy the fruits, there are those who will be touched, and there are those who will stand in and devote their lives to making sure that the fruit or the tree is given more fertilizers to produce more fruits that can be given to the society or to the village. So when you grow into that tree and you bear the fruits, you must give them out. When you give them out, it is through that, it is through giving that you will get. Because remember, life is not about getting. Life is about giving what you have. The only way you get is by giving what you have. So find out the seed that is hidden inside you. Grow it, focus on it, nurture it, and make it become a tree. In that way, you're going to have an impact, not just in your house, but in your community, in your village, and in the end, all of us will have an impact in our countries and our continent and the world at large. So today, as you start 2018, focus on finding the seed that you are and nurturing it into something that can be useful and that can create impact in your society, in your country, on your continent, and in the world. Something that can make someone's life better than it was. Something that can help someone become something. Something that can help so many other seeds become trees and bear the fruits. Thank you so much. Thank you for following us on our YouTube channel, Simon Ssenkaayi. Thank you for following our Facebook page, Get Inspired with Simon Ssenkaayi. And thank you for loving us. We love you so much. God bless you.